Hello! We can skip this. How is everyone? Oh, I'm sorry your day is the meh. I agree with the LCD. Anyway, we haven't played this game in a while because he took a bit of a break. But last time we finished with the dragons, so I don't think we have a quest at the moment, so we have to go find one. A lot of stress, but it's fine now. That's good. Okay, last save. Oh. I hit the wrong button. That's the problem of changing controllers. Takes a moment to readjust because the locations are different. Playing with an Xbox controller this morning and then going to the Switch controller, you know. It's backwards, so sometimes I stumble a little. It's alright. My day has been, well, just chilling and chatting. That's good. Okay. Let's see if we have anything. I don't think we did. We just have Pursuit of Wisdoms, which is with Bud. We could do that, since he is better. Alright. So I'm not sure where we go to start that. Might as well start with our trees. Or our plants, anyway. I still don't know what the point of this is. I'm sure it'll come later. Come on, let me get it. Hey, Starvoid! I'm having a bit of reflux. It's been an issue a little bit, but it's not too bad. I'm dealing with it. And it was my own fault, really. Okay. I guess we'll just get them all. How was your Christmas? I should have asked. How was your Christmas? How did it go? Here's some seeds I produced. You get flat seed. Round seed. Okay, we'll try... They look like ears. I'll try the new seeds. Sad to hear that. Hope it gets better. My reflex has been pretty bad recently too, lately. Yeah. See, I didn't mean to. Like, I ate a brownie that apparently did not like me. So, it kind of caused reflux for some reason, which makes no sense when I look at the ingredients, but it is what it is. Okay, well, we can exit now. Not sure where to go. Well, we haven't gone to the desert yet, so that should be a good place to start. It will be a new location. Surely there'll be a quest for us there. Looks like there's people. Okay, it's horrifying. It's all too much of a shock. I demand some food. I can't believe it. Now what do we do, huh? Hey, you there. Hi, Miss Kathinja. Oh, it's you. What did you come here for? Is there a problem, madam? Is someone bothering you, ma'am? We'll take care of her, ma'am. Get her. Charge! Cut it out. Stop it, now. It's the snake lady. Ah, Miss Kathinja. She's not with Methions? I think that's how you say that. Stop clobbering everyone you see. Yikes. Please don't glare at us. We don't want to explode. Pathetic. What a bunch of wimps. We're looking for a guy named Methions. He stole an ancient spellbook from the school's library. Then he gathered his students and came here to try out some of the magic. You want to retrieve the book, but the desert is too large to search. Don't know what to do. Alright. Christmas has been really good. I think this has been the best one I've had. Oh, that's so good to hear. I'm glad, and I hope you got some nice gifts too. Okay. I guess we're searching the desert. And you know what? This looks like it's gonna be another maze, so I think I'm going to open up a map. We'll just go back to the entrance so we know where we are. And yeah, let's consult the map because that's gonna take us a long time of getting lost if I don't look at a map. Alright. What was this called? That will help too because it'll just give me the directions. Oh, she didn't give us a quest. So yeah, we just need a map. Just a map. Alright. Duma Desert. Okay. So this is the only direction. Yeah, we'll go back down here. And there's a location up from here. It's a dead end. I want to see what's in the dead end before I go where we should go. Because I gotta get the things. Oh, I guess there's no things here. Just monsters. Okay. Well, I thought there'd be a chest. Just have a skeleton. And there's nothing we can do with it. So let's go back. Hi, Isa! I think I missed saying hi to you. And hey, Doctor. Okay, let's go. I guess this way. Seems to be the shortest path. Okay. Apparently there's 3 bosses here. I'm not sure which one we have to start with. But I'm going to guess it's this direction. The map just shows the boss spots. It doesn't show which order. Okay, you know what? I could have done that when there were more of them, but that's okay. We're just chilling in a desert, which is completely different than what my world looks like outside. The sun is out, which is nice, but it's also freezing, which is not so nice. Okay, yeah, we gotta go this way. Western Dunes, so we're going up from here, but I don't think... I guess we have to go around. Oh. No, I don't want to go that way. So there's a barrier. We can't go this way. I guess we go back then. Well, see, this map doesn't show you that. It's just a rough layout. So, like, I'll try taking the shortest path, but, doesn't always work out. Still too warm here again. Oh no! I'm sorry. If I could send snow your way, I would. Okay, we go up here. That's blocked off. Alright. I don't know how to follow this map anymore. Because this shouldn't have been a path. It's not showing this as a path. I'm confused now. So much for the map. Okay, let's try here. Oh, this might just be, leveling area. Since my map doesn't seem to be very reliable. The maps in this guide are hard to read, for one. And then, like, the best directions come in, like, the quest guides, but we don't have an actual quest. So, that's why I have to rely on an unreliable map. So, pretty much ineffective. But we'll find it eventually. We know there's a guy here, and we will find him. Hey, Team Toad House! How are you? Thank you, too. Okay, so we have another barrier. Do you want to go back? Or should we go down here? I have no idea where I am now. So, I guess we'll figure it out. I hope you had a good holiday. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do this. Destiny dice? That makes me think of D20s. I would call a D20 a Destiny dice. Okay, so got to the other side of that. That does not help. Back we go! A lot of barriers in this desert. Alright. I think we need to go up. Let's just keep going further up as we can. I'm not even looking at the map anymore because I already got lost trying to follow it. We're just gonna figure this out on our own. Okay, we're gonna take that upper path. Hopefully that gets us somewhere. Oh, I thought there was an upper path. Never mind then. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's blocked, so obviously we go here. Why can't we go? Apparently that's not a path. Alright. Yeah, that's not a... Well, let's just go this way then. Getting annoyed with these hitboxes. Okay. Okay, that's not a path. Oh hey, more levels. Can't hurt. Alright, El City, have a good night. I know it's super early for you. Right, that was blocked off. You know what? Maybe we go back to the start. Let's try this again. There's no path there. I'm gonna try to talk to her again. Maybe I can get more info. Since we're going back anyway. Okay, let's try talking to her. I don't know what to do. Oh, see? I never activated... Okay, well, in my defense, it's been a bit, and I'm a little tired. Offer to help. There we go. We'll find him sooner if we work together. By the way, I'm Kathinja, a professor at the Academy of Magic. I can't remember what voice I gave her. Reach for the stars. We can coordinate by using the students as messengers. And watch out for Mephion's pupils. They'll probably lie to you. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Hey, don't leave me. Alright, so now we have a title. Which means now we can get accurate directions of where to go. I just need to find it. Where is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, it's not that bad. So we go back here. Miss Kathinja is over here, so you should look over that way. He's lying. She didn't go that way. You're the liar. She did too come this way. You know that's not right. She definitely came this way. Liar, liar, liar. Am not, am not. You are in Mr. Memphian's class, aren't you? You're talking about yourself. Have a taste of this. Oh yeah, how about this? Okay, well, they're fighting, but this is the right way. Okay, river sand. I do wonder what happens if you choose the wrong path, though. Well, maybe we'll go the wrong path this time. Or after this. Just to see. Okay, I think this one. Yep, okay. You can't go through here. Turn around and go back. I'm going to go through them. Kids today, you're gonna regret that, youngin'. Witness the power of the Twin Terrors. Take this. And that. Well, you can still get by. Hey, you two, did you take care of Miss Cathinja's little pet? Yes, sir. We sent her this way. That's the right way, you dimwits. Ah, well, next time you stop her any way you can, okay? Yes, sir. They didn't do a very good job. They make bad guards. Shouldn't have trusted them. Alright, we're going this way. Duck troopers, yeah, I love them. And we have to go this way. More students. This road is closed. Take another path. Turn back already. Gotta get through. Gonna force your way through, huh? You're in trouble now. Let's take him down. Yeah. Well, no. I was trying to get past. Okay, there we go. That was easy. Why are there so many of them? Okay. We're almost there, I think. Hey, wait for me! Ooh, I made it. Mephion's is as strong as 2 regular sorcerers. You'd better check your equipment before confronting him. Alright. I don't think we have anything new. Oh, right. That's Destiny Dice. Okay. What did that do? Eight defense. Okay. That should help, I guess. Where's the save again? Like, it's been... I should know how to save. Okay, well, whatever. It auto-saved some time ago. I guess we talk to her first. Are you ready? Just gonna grab some tea first. Alright, we're ready. Let's go! Mephions! Kathinja, so glad you came. Stop whatever it is you're doing and return the spell book. Book? Oh, that thing? I discarded it. What? Quite a useful book, I'd say. I memorized everything in it. Would you like to see how a star is born? Are you going to make one with that machine? That's not all. I intend to make the stars move as I wish. No, you wouldn't. I would. I'm going to destroy this world by making all the stars fall. I won't let you. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Alright then. Got birds. Why can't I use my power? I guess because they're hitting me. There we go. That power didn't work. There we go. We'll get these weird looking birds. You, are you alright? He tried to blow me right out of the desert. We have to stop him. And now for the greatest show of all time. No! Cutscene, I guess, or no? Oh, there. It's fireworks! A week early, but, well, not a full week, but a few days early. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Here, take this. Okay, I guess that was it. We just got fireworks. That was a pretty quick side quest. Alright, let's see, where else can we go? I think we've been everywhere. Did we go to the lake? Let's try the lake. Because I don't remember. Oh wait, no, before we do that, what am I doing? We gotta go home. I need to tell my cactus about what we just did. Then we'll check out the lake. Oh, what's this? Is he okay? Is he dying? Don't worry, he's been chosen. Now he's going to the spiritual world to become part of a big tree. A big tree? Yep. We plants are all connected by our roots. We might look like separate beings, but we're one plant in our real dimension. You're one plant? We all belong to one tree. What about me? You too! I didn't know that. If many plants join the big tree in the spiritual dimension, the big tree will be revived in this world. Oh. There are lots of Sproutlings, but we are all connected. He is me. If he's going to become part of a big tree, then so am I. He was chosen because your imagination filled him with love. No problem. Love is what we plants need the most. Thank you for your love. See ya. Okay, let's go see our cactus. Fireworks. Ah, there it is. A sorcerer did a little ancient magic in the desert. I was watching too, and it was really cool. I guess the ancient people thought up better ideas back then. Okay. Well, let's grab him again. And we'll check out the lake. Oh, we also have a new quest. Cage of Dreams. I'm guessing that has to do with the cactus. But let's check out the lake. Oh wait, before we go here, I was just doing a little quick reading. Looks like we have to go back home. That's okay. I was just seeing about the quest that just happened, that we just triggered. Looks like there's something in the workshop. So we gotta go check the workshop. Hi! I just built a workshop for making instruments that play music. It's up the stairs on the right. Our school assignment this week is to make our own instruments. That's why I built the workshop here. Hope you don't mind. My assignment will be done once I get an elemental coin. Alright, help. Enchanted instruments. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. You get elemental coins by playing music to an elemental spirit. But they'll only give you one if they like your song. Let's go look for an elemental spirit. Wow, elemental spirits. I've never seen any here before, ever. They don't usually come to places where there are so many people. We're super lucky. Let's try to get a coin. Try playing a song you like. If an elemental likes the groove, it'll come over here. If it doesn't like the tune, or you pack away the instruments, it'll disappear. When one gets close enough, try talking to it. If you succeed, you'll get an elemental coin. Let's try... I'm thinking cheerful. Let's do flute. Melody. Actually, the more instruments you use, the better the chance a spirit will come closer. That's why you should use as many as possible, but right now one is fine. Alright then, we'll start playing. Jammin' good! Hey, that one seems to like it. Find the right time to put away your instrument and talk to the spirit. Alright. Just a little closer. I guess it doesn't get any closer than that. Now, talk to it before it disappears. It left some coins. You get wisp silver. Sweet! That's how you get a coin. Actually, I've never seen it happen in real life. I just told you exactly what I was taught. Alright then, you got your coins. Let's get back to the workshop I made. Whew. She did some major redecorating in here. Well, I'm done with my instrument. Now you can make your own enchanted instruments. Have fun! Is there anything else you want to ask me about? How do I make instruments? Instruments are made with primary materials and elemental coins. You make the body of the instrument with the material like Menos bronze, then add the coin to enchant it. The material and coin you use determines the type of magic. Coins are what give instruments their magical effects. An instrument's elemental type is determined by the properties of its material and coin. Be sure to check whether the coin is gold or silver. This will affect the instrument's power and magic type. Alright, I guess nothing else. See ya! We'll try to build something. By the way, can I have 2 of those wisp silvers? I'll trade you these coins I got from my friends. Aura and Salamander. And Menos bronze. See ya! Alright, that was quick. And now we have a workshop. We'll go back home. I want to check out my workshop. See what we can make. Oh, also talk to our cactus. You only need to learn how to play Lahi. Okay, there it is. Now my master can make instruments in the backyard workshop. Wow, master's really learning how to pick on those monsters. Alright. You have no use for the mana tree. I cannot do what you demand. Just bring back the Sproutling you hid. It was supposed to pass through the spiritual world and become the mana tree. Oh, please help me. This sorcerer trapped a Sproutling in a dream using dimensional magic. Now the Sproutling won't be able to become part of the mana tree. Sproutlings should remain as they are. They should not become part of the mana tree. I have borne witness to the ruin that befalls when people vied to harness the tree's power. Has mankind ever used the tree's power for a noble cause? Not once. We must eliminate the sources of our quarrels. Peace is what we need. When you put it like that, I suppose we could have lived without the mana tree. But I still feel bad for the Sproutling trapped in the dream cage. I'd rescue it if I had the power. Okay, I guess I'll talk to this thing. We should not place our hopes for the future on the mana tree. Alright. Guess we'll go here. Hey Pastry, thanks for hopping in. Make an instrument. Ooh, let's make a drum. We'll try a golden drum. Why not? Salamander sounds good for a drum. Salamander. Oh, it's fire. Ooh, flame launcher. That's nice. Encyclopedia. Okay, so I can check the encyclopedia here too. Let's make a marimba. I'll try it with bone. Maybe. We have a lot of hide. We could try it with hide. Oh. Thanks, Edie. I'll do aura. That's either earth or wind? I'm not sure. Golden prison and donut. Alright. Don't know what those are. We can make one more. I guess we'll do harp. Let's make a wood harp. That's a neat looking harp. Holy Slash and Fan. That looks like light magic. Alright. That was interesting. I can't seem to help him. I'm here to have a chat with Nunezak. Would you like to join us? Sure. I guess now we can help him. Greetings, Nunezak. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Sir Pokiel! The time has come for the Sproutling. Let it go. Do the Wisdoms want war over peace, Sir Pokiel? You must be aware that blood will be shed if the Mana Tree is revived. We have proven that we can live without the tree's powers. Even if this is the Wisdom's Council, I will not heed it. The mana tree may not be a necessity, but it brings many blessings to our lives. To draw a parallel, love may not be a necessity, but even you understand its blessings. You see what I'm saying, Nunezak? But some will harm others or steal to attain those blessings. When we desire nothing in our hearts, only then can we be at peace. We will be better off without the mana tree in our lives. Nunezak, the world you see is only part of a vast universe. The mana tree is the source of unlimited power, but what it really does is remind us that true power is found within ourselves. Is found within. It's not the materialistic wealth that's missing from our lives, it's emotional wealth, love. Love? Love is power. Give it to another and you will bring them bliss. Criminals, friends, strangers, even yourself. Everyone is reborn when you forgive, love, and understand. You wisdoms are merely masters of trickery with words. Nunezak, you believe that fools outnumber the wise. And you think that you are at war with the fools. But you are fighting in a world of pessimism that exists only in your head. None of the creatures the goddess created are truly fools. All you need to do is believe it, and your words become your world. You are preaching a dream. This is not reality. Villains like the Deathbringer will surely come for the mana tree. And when they do, I would have to teach my peoples about true conjuration. The world would return to an age of darkness. You speak of the past as if it were the present. Do not waste your life away thinking everyone a fool, Nunezak. Do you think the goddess created this world only for us to suffer? We are all fools, Pokiel, every last one of us. If that is what you believe, then that is how it shall be. Sir Pokiel, wait. I am but an old magician. Please lead me through this world with your supreme power and wisdom. I trust you to do whatever you believe in. Even if you decide to destroy this world, I shall pray for you. Sir Pokiel. Okay, I'm gonna take the hydrate and the posture check and stretch. Alright. Also, just a moment. Alright. I'm good now. I need to readjust myself. There we go. Now we're good. Okay, well, I guess we can leave. Let's check our diary. So we have that, and we're working on Cage of Dreams, and I think that's all we got right now. Alright, let's do Cage of Dreams. We'll grab the boy again. Oh, okay. I missed talking through the wheel. I talked to the other guy, but not the wheel. For what purpose do this world and our lives exist? Okay, well, at least now I have the kid with me. So we are in a dreamland. To rescue a Spratling. The soundtrack is so good. I think it's a straightforward path. Desire to awaken. I wonder what the boss will be like in this area. There he is. Ow, huh? Where am I? I have to go heal the mana tree. It's my job as a Spratling to focus the light of love on the mana tree's wounds. See, take this sword, close your eyes, and imagine. You get sword and mana! Huh? Okay, so that's the end of that. I'm pretty sure that doing Sword of Mana means we end the game. So technically we could finish the game. Today. But we would lose out on a lot. Because I think we still have quite a bit we could do. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put the sword right here. So we could just finish this game today. But I'm not sure if that would be a good ending. We could put it to a vote. I feel like we should do that. Let's put it to a vote. There we go. Starting. We'll see. I will clarify that, you know, this could be the last stream before the new year, because I'm not sure if I'll be streaming later this week or not. That remains to be seen. I will let you know. But looks like you guys want me to keep questing, so yeah. Okay. We'll help the little boy out then. We'll try to find a quest for him, and we'll help him out. We also gotta talk to our cactus again. We are those in favor of side quests. Yay, side quests. Side quests win then. I'm thinking the next thing to do then is to take the boy to the towns and see if there's stuff in the towns. Try to look for that. Cage of Dreams. Grandpa's sorcerer hid a Sproutling in his dream. Wow, that grandpa can really do amazing things. I wonder if I can do that. Okay, kid. You still get to do your quest. Guess it wouldn't feel right if I just didn't let the boy learn about the wisdoms. So yeah, let's check in. Maybe there'll be something in towns. Still no one here. Alright. This is different. That guy's gone. But I can't do anything in here. Might be a clue though. Checking all the places. Seeking out what we can seek out. There might also not be anything in here, but you know. Don't know unless we look. No one over here. That just loops back. Okay. Go to where the monkey was. He never came back. They just disappeared somewhere. Okay. Last place to check. Nothing. Hey, Glenn! We unlocked the end game piece. Because I did read the guide a bit. So I had a vote and we decided that we're gonna look for more side quests. I could just pull up the guide for his quest instead of wandering aimlessly. That seems like a good idea. Let's do that. Because otherwise you might be wandering for a while. So, okay. Wisdoms. I have to look for it. There we go. Take Bud to the highway. Okay. Go to the highway. Yeah, that helps. Just follow the guide. Though, once we finish his quests, we're gonna have to go wandering again because I won't be able to know where to go. It'd be alright if I said how long the final area boss seems to take. That I don't know. But we can keep looking for side quests now, and when I feel we're ready, and we can take it on. I don't think it'll be that long. I could look it up. That might be good to know, but I don't think it should take that long. So we're taking Bud to see Gaius. Because he's a wisdom. I should have remembered that, but yeah. So we just had to take him to these characters. Hey, it's Gaia! Welcome, welcome. Come closer. Hello there. What do you wish to know? I'm Bud. I'm traveling the world listening to the wisdom so I can become a great wizard. Hello, Bud. Long, long ago, there lived a great mage named Halcyon. His name has largely been forgotten, but he was much greater than me in many ways. Thanks, Gaia. You are welcome to return any time. Alright, so he spoke to the first one. Now I have to find the other ones. Which I think we've met other ones. We just have to take Bud there. Oh wait. Still have this bunny. There we go. I did read though that the final boss is much harder. Like you have to be high level for it. I did read that. So let's see. We're at Level 42. That might be okay. We could probably do it, but yeah, if we get to level 50, we should be good. Alright, so let's try to get back. Wait. We have to go down, don't we? I always get lost here. You know what? Leveling. If I'm wrong. There's a save. We haven't saved in a while. So we don't really want to save here. We have to go down, I think. Sat down eating now and filling my med box, so responses will be slow. Okay. Hope you're having a nice lunch or early dinner? I'm not sure. It would be a late lunch or an early dinner. Because we're on the same time. Yeah. This will get us back. At least it should. I wish there was a quicker way to get back. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Okay. I went the wrong way. I don't always pull up a map. It's fine. But I did look at that desert map and I think there's another quest there because there's supposed to be 3 bosses there and we just had the one. And I wouldn't even call that a boss. So I think there's gonna be another quest there. I do know in my reading, though, that some quests are missable. So we're not gonna get to do all of them because I'm pretty sure that I've already missed some. But there should only be like 5 missable quests or something like that. Okay, now we're back here. I'm gonna have to pull up a map just so that I can know how to get back from Gaius because I feel silly. This is the highway. Where's the highway map? Annoying to find things. There we go. It doesn't show me which block Gaius is on. There's a save. Really? We have to go back to the save. I am silly. The save was near the entrance. Okay. Well, that's fine. And now I know where I am. I've like barely shopped in this game too. Maybe I should go to Geo and shop there because I've got quite a bit of money now. Knowing where you are is a precious thing in this game. Hi, Nick! Okay, see, there we go. Main road, we're going back. How are you doing? I saw the games that you had posted and those are cool. I need to play those games. I mean, I have SMT5 already, I just haven't gotten the chance to sit down with it, and we haven't gotten the trials yet. I want to stream trials actually when we finish Legend. What's nice is that they're quite different to each other, so I won't feel like burnt out. Okay, so number 2, then we go to the lake. Alright. Now we're going to the lake. I feel like you'd enjoy Trials. It's your favorite mana game. Okay, cool. And it's also more traditional RPG. Or turn-based, I think. I think it's turn-based. Alright, I don't know which way to go. You need to find a cliff, apparently. I'm gonna guess this direction first. Real time, like, comment in this game. Oh, really? I thought it was turn-based. That's okay, though. I mean, I like this too. I love Tales of games, after all. Okay. We have both the remake and the original Trials from the Mana Collection, but I'm not sure which I want to start with. I was thinking of doing the remake. I should be looking at a map. But I highly doubt the map will tell me where he is, so... Okay, well, this is a dead end. We'll go up. Southern Shore. Okay, these look like cliffs, so I'm guessing just keep in this direction. We might go to the city after this to buy new stuff. Okay, I'm gonna guess up. A monster egg! Ooh. Nice. Okay, we gotta... let's see if he likes meat. Okay, no, no, don't go away. Don't disappear. I'm just gonna hang out here. Eat the nice meat. Okay. I don't think he likes meat. Alright. How about... We have lots of odd meat. Let's see if we'll go for that. Yay! Oh no. Okay. I got to him too soon. Oh, you're not gonna eat now? Please eat another. Oh no, okay. Try a carrot. I'll go over here. There's different characters to choose from in 3 different routes. So do one route in the original and another in the remake. Oh, maybe. Eat the carrot? No. I think I spooked it. I messed up. Fine. Let me take back my carrot. I'll leave the meat he likes. Maybe I'll come back. Oh no, now he's gone. Well, I messed that up. That's what I've done. I played the original and chosen a different team in the remake. I mean, that's one way to do it. Maybe I'll play the 3rd route from the game I prefer after playing both. Yeah, cool. That sounds good. Okay, well, no more monster. We completely messed that up. Not proud. But we tried. I just moved too quick. So I'll learn for next time. Monsters are very shy. Gotta take it slow with them. Alright, we gotta save. I'm guessing that means we're in the right area. And I'm guessing up is the answer. Ah, let me attack you. I was trying to use my power, but wouldn't let me. Oh, now I can't. They were nothing though. That was very quick. Where do we go now? You didn't gain a thing by killing our master, did you? See how foolish you humans are. Okay, so there's fairies here. Northern Shore. Okay, what's up here? I'm not looking at a map at the moment. I'm just guessing. And we found him! Hey, it's Tote! I'm Bud. I'm traveling the world listening to the wisdom so I can become a great wizard. Hello, youngin. You don't need to listen to the wisdoms to become a great mage. The grass, water, rocks, and wind. Listen to what they say. Thanks, Tote. The ripples on the lake's surface reflect all things, from the past to the future. They can tell us of everything in this world if we are open to it. You see, as children we are born with this ability, but as we grow we slowly forget it. The wind keeps telling me I suck at magic. Okay. Is there a quick way out of here? Like, can't I jump? I guess that'd only work for that quest. Master Cog Oogway from Kung Fu Panda. I've never seen Kung Fu Panda. I thought that O was a C for a moment. I'm getting my new glasses, I promise. Hey Jack, how are you? Okay, so now we have to figure out the fastest way out. I hope you had a good Christmas, or a good holiday, if you celebrate. Well, if you celebrated. I'm fine except for a bout of insomnia. Aw, that sucks. Yeah, I need to start sleeping better myself. I tried and I was doing okay and it didn't last long. Sadly. Okay, I got a new weapon. Let's see if that's better? No. Okay. It was also a bow and I'm using a spear, so that makes sense. More? The master has died, but we live on. I suppose we should be happy. Has our master truly been killed? I suppose that means the stone eye is just a rock for us too. How do we protect ourselves against the humans now? Humans frighten me. I'm just gonna take all the down paths. Surely that'll be the fastest way. At least it should be. Oh wait, that's the dead end. Never mind. I mean, that's always happening. Okay, I guess you have to go up and then down. Too bad we didn't get the power of warping. Well, we might as well save because we finished that. completely missed. But my buddy did good. Surprised we haven't leveled yet. Alright, this should lead us back. I just like this music. This is a soundtrack that I would probably just listen to on my own. I mean, there's a lot of soundtracks I will listen to when doing work or reading, or well, probably not reading, but you know, when doing work or when doing art. Okay, so we're finally out. Now we have to go to the jungle. At least the jungle's fast, because we can just ferry our way up to it. And it's quick to get out of too, so I actually like the jungle now. Wait. Thanks to this guy. Okay, it was forested rooms. Might listen to the soundtrack while doing stuff too. There we go. I'm Bud. I'm traveling the world listening to the wisdom so I can become a great wizard. Hello, Bud. The air is filled with mana energy. Empty your heart of thought and feel the mana flowing through you. Thanks, Rosiote. This is my forest. You may take or use anything you need. Alright, so that's done. Quick way out. Oh wait. So it's no longer the quick way out. Well. I forgot that the fairies left. I think we can get out this way though. Or probably not. We'll see. Maybe there'll be a hidden quest. Hey, Will! Got some chalk art done today. Also, my phone acting weird. Acted weird. My phone acts weird a lot. You're not alone. I like this music too. Okay, so I'm guessing that's a dead end. Oh wait, no. It's Gnome! Okay, what did we... We came across a gnome. We can play music for it. Let's do that. What would a gnome like to listen to? Serene, sorrowful, cheerful, or mysterious? I think a gnome would want a serene tune. Ooh. Let's do one of our new ones. Let's try drum. Not sure how that will be serene, but we'll see. Harmony. We can also choose more. Okay, yeah, we'll do a drum. Drum with flute, maybe? That could work. That can be melody. Okay, yeah, let's try. It likes it! The calming bang 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 of the drum. It doesn't sound bad. I wonder what all the music combos sound like. I bet they had them. I'd probably want to see if it's on YouTube later. Okay. I can talk to him. It left some coins. You got gnome silver. Alright, cool. That was worth it. Whenever I need to sleep, I'm like, bring out the percussion. Wow. I mean, some drums can actually be soothing. I have heard of some calming drumming, but they're like pan drums or something. That I'm not sure what exactly they're called. They don't look like drums, but they're like these big metal things that sit on your lap. Lap drums, I guess. They sound nice. So, it depends on the drum. Meow. Completely missed. There we go. And see, that wasn't a bad route to go. But this will be the way back. It does, you just don't automatically think of drums as calming. That is true. Think I can get back this way? The land of fairies exists in the same place as this world. The only difference is the pulsations of the two worlds. All you humans do is fight each other and rob. Must be so easy being a human. Alright, at the entrance. Yeah, I knew the way. Okay, so number 3. We just did number 3. It says I already did number 4, so I guess you already automatically do number 4 when you unlock this quest. Alright. We'll see about that, I guess. Okay, so number 5. We're gonna go to the underworld again. It will actually come in with me. I just searched for pan drums and they look a little like saucer UFOs to me. Yes, that's what they are. Sure, they sound nice though. Did you come to invite me on an adventure? I just came to say hi. That's too bad. I've become rather rusty of late. Okay. Supposed to get in. Okay. Maybe I'll talk to him again. I don't want to invite him. Touch the stone. Okay. This should be the stone. Oh, there we go. Got in. Alright, good night, Edie. Hope you have a good sleep. Alright, so we have to go left. I think we have to go see the guy that was in that room. I think that's where we're going. Not here. So maybe I'm a little wrong. We'll find it. Is it here? Here. This door? Yes. Okay. Hey, it's Oban. I'm Bud. I'm traveling the world listening to the wisdom so I can become a great wizard. Hello, Bud. Know that you can do anything you wish. And never forget that you are a human being just like any other. And I realized I didn't take your redeem's nick, so I'm gonna do that right now. Good stretch. Just figured I'd finish off my tea. Okay. Thanks, Ulban. I am Ulban, keeper of the underworld. Now we can go. Where to? The surface. At least I don't have to navigate that again. Alright, so let's leave. Wait, that's not the way out. It was here. Now. Isn't it here? Oh, maybe it is this way. But that has me going back down. Where's the exit? Want to leave? Okay. I just had to talk to him. There we go. Alright, so now we have to go to the Gato Grottos. Alright. If we did it right, we'll be able to finish it. So hopefully we did it right. It doesn't tell me anything for number 4 because it says we already did it, so it should be okay. Okay, I think it's up here. So might as well talk. See if anybody has something new to say. Okay, I did not have anything new to say. I think it was over here. Yeah. Temple of Healing. Okay, and no one's here. Supposed to be at the fork. So this is the fork. But she's not here. The person I'm supposed to see is not here. Which means we did something wrong. Okay, well, now we have to figure that out. Let us figure that out. I'm guessing it has to do with number 4, that it says that I already did, but I'm not following this thing exactly, so I may not have done it. So, I'm gonna check back home. I might have to do some searching just to figure out where we're supposed to go to see this person. A big-faced monster took me away. Thank you for everything you've done for us. When you love us, we love you. Okay, well, I'm gonna go back here. Oh, they're both gone now. Guess that's good to know. Hard to tell what you have and haven't done because the game sure isn't giving you any indication. Yeah, I know. Those were supposed to be right. And all it says about number 4 is that we've already done it, which does not help. Because obviously I haven't, otherwise it would have worked. So we got hearts. Those are cute. Heart mint. Okay, well, actually, I don't want to... So now I know what those are. Those are food or monster eggs, should I find them. Let me try to figure this out. Okay, I think... It wasn't that. I'm just looking at the quests I did do. And trying to figure out from the names of these quests which it might be if I didn't do it. So bear with me. Maybe... What is this one? I think I did that one. I didn't do this one, but that's not it. Okay. Was it this one? No. That was not it. Oh, must be this one. Oh, okay. I think I know what to do now. So we have to go back to the mines. That's where he is. Let's see. Where are the mines? I just passed the mines. Okay. No, that's caverns. There's the mines. Alright. Go to the mines. And then we should be good. Hey, can I talk to you? I lost my trusty hammer, so I can't work. If you see it anywhere about, give it back to me, will ya? Alright. If you just get me hammer back, why, I'll teach you how to blacksmith. What drops the hammer? That wasn't it, but, you know, I'll take a quest. Quest is good. I think I have to do that quest because I'm supposed to see Pokio, and that's where he should be. At least I believe so. We may or may not be able to actually do this. I may have missed that one. Which, that'd be sad. Okay, well, let's just do Watt's hammer and see what happens. I guess that's the best thing to do right now. Let's see. Where's Watt's hammer? It's so hard to find things. Oh, we can just search for it ourselves. We know it's in here. Watts appears in every mana game. I'm gonna try down here. Alright, Glenn, have a good day. Might as well save. Oh, there it is. Oh, wait, I didn't have to come down here. It took me a moment to find, but I didn't have to come down. So, okay, we'll go back. Not here. It was there. I love how quickly I forget my directions. Alright. Around. Okay. Not too much time lost. You have to talk to this thing. Dudbear Express. The Digger's Hideout. Earth. Dubba? Dub. It's a book of poems. Do you want to read it? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Why do you twinkle the way you do? Are you laughing because you're just too happy? Or is the cold wind making you shiver? Hey, you! You nosy so-and-so. Don't go reading my poems like that. Kinda disappointed the poem wasn't Olin Dub's. It was the buff dude's poems. I'm Roger, leader of the Diggers. Well, do you have any, opinion on my poem? I want to be positive. Positive reinforcement. I mean, he probably hasn't had a whole bunch of practice, so I'm gonna say, okay, it was great, or are there more? Maybe let's see if he's got another. Really? You want more? Then I guess I'll just have to show you more. Here I go. See, I'm not saying it's good. I'm not saying it's bad, so I think that was a good answer. The hole and I am a hole in the ground. A hole that rainwater cannot fill. Oh, the digging I have done has left me so empty. I dig and dig to find the thing my heart is searching for. Oh mana goddess, what have you hidden in the ground for me? Brilliant gems, useless junk? I will dig and dig and dig for the goddess's treasure. I will dig until my life reaches its end. Work like a dog. Work like a dog. I'm not blushing, you're blushing. Wow. Okay. He's not the greatest poet in the world. But, at least we're okay. Actually, oh, the hammer was right there. There's the hammer. Okay. Now we can go give it back. We'll just have to figure out how to get on top again. Oh, I forgot to grab that. Alright, these were gates. There we go. Okay, yeah, I know the way. It was up here, right? I think so. Yeah. Get back in no time. We still haven't leveled? We leveled once. Okay, well we should be leveling again soon. Trying to catch him. Ah, there, that's me hammer. Give it back, you thieving galoot. Youngsters these days will take anything they can. Yeah, I didn't steal it. He asked me for help. Guess that means you're OP now. You barely get any experience. That's not what I meant. Gwahaha. I forgot I asked you to bring it back. Forget what I said. Please don't hate me. Now he's nice. Alright. Well, that's done. It's kicking us out. We're gonna go right back in before we head home. Okay, so I'm gonna see if he's there now. Because if he's not, then I'm stuck on what to do. Okay, he is not. That's a problem. Well, I guess we'll go back home. A little annoying that it's like, you would have done this. And I'm like, but I didn't. And he's not there. So, I might not actually be able to finish the little boy's quest. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Okay, hammer. There. Watts lost his hammer, but my master found it for him. Doesn't it feel good to do good things? It would be nice if my master could read me a story once in a while. Please? I should do that. Alright. You know what? Let's save in our bed before we head out. We'll see if I'm missing something else. No. I meant to say yes. Alright. I'm gonna try again, because maybe I didn't go to the right spot. No, not the caverns. What am I doing? Mines. Because it says lower right, not upper right. So maybe with that quest done, maybe he will actually be there. Hopefully. So it says here, and it says lower right, not upper right. And he wasn't there before, but that was because we had a quest. I'm hoping without that quest, he'll actually be there. If he's not... Okay, see. I don't see him. Yeah, okay, so he's not here. I'll kill these guys just because they're here. We've established that this is not a quest I can get. So, yeah. We missed this quest. I have just confirmed that. The question is if this quest was essential to the other one. That I'm not sure. We might be needing a different quest. I'm gonna look at the list again. So this quest might be okay to miss. I just need to look more. Yes, you can miss quests. It is possible. You can also apparently have unfinishable quests, which is like missing them, which is not fun, but it is what it is. Let's try maybe. What is this? Oh, we did that one. That wasn't it. Okay. Kind of sucks if you can miss essential quests accidentally. Yeah, a little bit. Is it this one? Oh, right. We finished that quest. We have a blacksmith room. Let's check it out. The one we just did with Watts, that was a missable quest, but we managed to get that one at least. This is usually why I look at guides before starting most RPGs. I'm too afraid of missing quests. I'm not a fan of missing quests either. But when I stream, I try to be as blind as I can be. I try to go in, like, you know, as unspoiled as possible. I just finished making the smithy you asked for. Youngsters these days don't ken the meaning of gratitude. Hey, you never asked me to make nothing? Gad, so why did I? Well, now I get it. Got so caught in building the smithy, I forgot that I came to thank you for something. Forget what I just said. Don't hate me. Have a heart. I'll tell you how to make weapons. How did that sound? Right, come on in then. Watts' quest unlocked something apparently pretty big here, so it'd be pretty bad if you could permanently miss this. Oh, maybe I need to talk to him first and maybe that'll activate the quest I'm looking for. We'll see. Feel like you've still been pretty thorough. Well, thank you. Hey, that's it. You've got it. It's all in, in the hammer. The perfect strike makes the perfect sound. It's all in the hammer. Do that about 1,000,000 times and then you can call yourself a craftsman. I should probably just continue, but what question can I ask? Oh. Let's ask about altering. To make alterations, first you choose an item. Might affect the ability bonuses and elemental levels, depending on the mystic powers contained therein. That all depends on the items. Know your blacksmithing skill. Yeah, work on your hammer skills. 1,000,000 strikes. That's a lot. You'd get ridiculously tired. It's the same for both weapons and armor. You choose the materials, then bash them with your hammer. However, the basic power depends on the materials. You know your hammering skill. General tips. The effect that materials have is really quite simple. You can tell what's changed by looking at the statistics after you forge something. You usually also want to go into games unspoiled too, so I have to be careful when figuring out if there are any missables. Yeah, that's... Also, there's games... I've played a few of them. I'm not fond of this, but when a game has points of no return, and not like the final area of the game, but like midway through the game, it'll have a point of no return. That's annoying. It'll start to come naturally after you make a few pieces. You can't change a material's properties with your hammer, I'm afraid. Okay, I think effects of making alterations to something will change its statistics. Okay, well that's basic. If you keep altering a piece, you'll start to see the difference. The number of times you hit something is irrelevant. Alright, fine. Just keep going. I'm not doing that 1,000,000 times. Oh no, I no let you quit. I'm gonna stay and train you to make a weapon. Fine. How many times do we have to do this? He really wants me to just hit continue. I don't like it either, especially if you then lose out on quests after that point. Even more if the game doesn't indicate. Yeah. And not all games will indicate. My main example is a game that I played on the 360. Magna Carta 2. Did not warn you that you could not go back. And it would happen, like... You would have to be looking at a guide to know when exactly are the points of no return. And there were more than one. So, a little annoying. I didn't know this when I just jumped into the game. So I never ended up finishing it. Okay, I think I can stop. Okay. Fine. He's not gonna let me. This is ridiculous. How many strikes? I'm not gonna make weapons if this is what it's like. Okay, how about now? Wheat changes occur during Alterian. Mystic powers are the embodiment of those changes. When the energy of those changes builds up, it'll start to show in the final product. Only then will it affect the piece's abilities and statistics, but nothing will happen if you just hit it. Okay. I just had to go through all the things. I'm not a big fan of those. Also games where you can soft lock yourself if you do something in the wrong order. Yeah, that's not fun either. Ah, you surprised me, but you're overdoing it. The bit about the million strikes was a lie. Or, also, the games that you have to play it a specific way, or you cannot win. Like in skill building and whatnot, and the weapon you choose. That's annoying, because if I play a game, I want to be able to play it the way I want to play it. And System Shock 2 did that. So, like, I was never going to beat it because I didn't specifically look up the correct build or how to play. I couldn't just choose. So that was annoying. When I was a wee lad, that's just what me master used to tell me. Now you're able to make any kind of weapon or armor you like, but you'll need materials. Since you're just starting, ooh, I'll give you this. I'll be going then. Best of luck. Did I give you materials for weapons and armor? I thought I brought you some. Brought some to give you, seeing as how you're starting out. Oh, I did I? I forgot. He has my kind of memory. You can't know that kind of thing. It's a first time play without a guide. Yeah, I know. So it's annoying. There was another game I had that was, if you don't pick the right class, you're gonna have a really hard time. And I was like, well, I don't like that. So I stopped playing because I was like, I'm probably doing this wrong. Keep it up and you'll make a fine blacksmith. Okay, that was that. Let's check in with my cactus and then we'll see if that unlocked what I want. And if it didn't, then I don't think we can finish this quest. Which is annoying. Unless that's not it, but I'm struggling right now to figure out what is, so I'll have to go through it with more time. So maybe I'll do that after stream. Because it might not be it. But we'll see. Okay, what's the name of this? Path of the Blacksmith. There's a new room in the Blackyard Workshop. It's for making weapons and armor for my master to use to whack some more little monsters. That's not nice. We should all be friends. Aw. The cactus does not approve. Alright, let's do that. See what we can build. Temper weapon, forge armor. Okay, let's do weapons. We're using spear, so I'm gonna stick with spear. Ooh, a bone spear too. It's probably not gonna be great, but we'll see. Oh, that's just a bone spear. Okay, temper weapon? Does that make something better? I'm guessing? Well, we can try with something we're not using. This one. We have lots of those. Let's see what that does. So the guides I've seen have said that this game's crafting tutorial doesn't tell you much and to just look at a guide online. Okay, then I might do that later. Because that... I have no idea. It doesn't tell you. This game really doesn't tell you, like, anything. So we'll do a quick peek. And if he's still not there, then we'll have to find another quest, I guess. Yep, no one is here. No one is here. Okay, so that did not work. We missed that quest completely. I'll just have to try and figure out what number 4 was supposed to be to see if we can actually finish Bud's quest. He's still working here. Let's go to the main map. I did say I wanted to go to Geo because I wanted to see weapons for sale over there. I think that the storm that hit Olivia's area is heading my way tomorrow. Snow heading my way tomorrow morning. Oh. Right now it's like freezing cold. We still have snow. It's supposed to warm up by the end of the week. So it won't last long. So I'm just enjoying it while it's here. Okay. Right. I remember what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to Geo. We're just gonna go shopping. And I'm gonna try to figure out what to do next. Because that's been this whole game. Just like mild weather in winter. Feels wrong. Feels dangerous. And we still have Statue Gilbert. Okay, up here is shopping. Well, I don't want instruments. I feel like I'm good on instruments. Jewelry. We really haven't figured out the jewelry thing. Like, cause I don't know what to do with these. It doesn't explain them. So I just haven't touched them. Winter weather advisory tomorrow. It was dreary here earlier today and I wanted to get outside for a bit. Can't stay still during the day. Oh, wait. He wanted to join me. But I had the boy. Maybe later. I would be shocked if this game explained anything. That's the inn. Okay. And minerals. I mean, I could buy that, but I don't know what to buy unless I look at a guide later. So I'm looking for weapons. Oh, wait. Can I go in here? No. Okay. Were there no weapons for sale? Oh. Can I go in there? No. That's not a store. Okay. So there are no weapons here. I was wrong. Nope. Go this way. Does he still not say anything? Yeah. Nope. Okay. I can't go in here. So there's nothing to get here. Alright. Well, I didn't really have a storm, but yeah. Hopefully. I don't think you embarrassed me. I'm not sure what we're talking about now, but let's see. I have no idea where to go. Did we do the runes? I guess that might be a good place to try and go. Otherwise, I might just have to figure things out for next time. We did do... There's nothing there. Okay. I'm gonna look at the list again, see if I can figure this out. I mean, another thing to do is that we can just double check again. Where is it? Not the beach, there. Double check again, see if it triggers. Probably won't because things aren't triggering. Yeah, no. So I can't get her to show up. The person that we need to talk to. Discovered Olivia on Twitch through Danganronpa originally in January. For me it was like May. Were there weapons over here? Or were these rocks? No, these were weapons. Okay. Just not the best weapons. I've got better. Alright, well. This isn't working. I don't know which one it is that we should have done. Making it very hard. Like the one thing that I think this has got to be it. It's not triggering and I missed it. Or I'm supposed to do something before that one and I don't know which one. That's frustrating. Let's see. Can I do this one? Oh. Wait a second. Let's see Christy. I think I found a quest for us, but I had done it out of order, so I don't know if it will trigger. That's okay, Will. And thanks for the hydrate and the stretch. Okay, we gotta go see Christy. Christy was up here? Or, no, Christy was in the thing here, I think. Palace of Arts. I own this palace. Okay, there should be a statue. One of these statues. But I don't know which. I'm trying them all. Didn't mean to leave. Okay. Which of these statues? Oh, lower right. So is it this one? Or do we go in here? Oh, okay. Did I already do the statue? I think I already did the statue. I remember doing that. Okay. And then there was the poems. Okay, I need to go back to the mines. We weren't done. That could be a good thing, though. No, I don't mean to go there. This place is annoying. Get in. There we go. Forgot how much I don't like Geo. Because it's annoying to navigate. Okay. So we go back to the mines. Wait, we're on it. There we go. We have to go back to the Dud Bear area. I didn't even realize that was a quest. I was just like, oh look, poems. I should have known. Okay, so now we read the book of poems again. The poem is the same. Okay, now we have to talk to him. I'm Roger, leader of the Diggers. Okay, opinion about his poems. I need to, I think I can just say it was great. You think so too? It wasn't so bad, was it? Okay, well that was the same. What if I do the other answer? Har har har, I know real men don't write poems. What was I thinking? Okay, I don't think it really mattered what I answered him. Just needed to talk to him again. And now I need to follow a certain amount of directions. Certain directions. So we're going down. Oh, right. Wasn't dead yet. Okay, so we're just gonna finish this quest. And then I'll see what to do if there's anything I can do. Okay. This is all the same. Okay, not here. I'm just gonna save. I think it meant up here. So like back to the beginning? not in here. Okay. I think I got myself lost again. Well, let's see, up here. There's supposed to be a statue, and I don't think there's a statue up here. Yeah, there's no statue up here, so I obviously went the wrong way. So I need to go back to the save point. Being lost is just an inevitability in this game. It is. Okay, we go back to the save. And retrace steps. So it says up from the save statue, but then there's nothing directly up. And this is a dead end. I can't go up from here. So maybe it means this? We'll see if there's an upward direction. I don't think we're gonna find it. Well, we'll see. Can't remember if there was a statue or not. Okay, that is sort of up. And one more. I don't think that helped. There's no statue. Like, what is this? Why am I so lost? I think I'm just wandering at this point, but we got a monster egg. Maybe. Let's put out... See what it feels about a shoe. Okay. What do you feel about a carrot? Not into carrots. Alright. No. What do you feel about that? Obviously doesn't like it. Okay. I guess, try meat? Doesn't seem to be into meat. I'm not sure it thinks anything at all. It's gotta eat something. Maybe it eats lizard. I'm gonna say no. Alright, let's see. Fish? Let's see, fish? Fish! Yay! We got an egg! We didn't fail that time! We'll have to see what that is. Alright, well. At least our wandering got us something. I have no idea where that statue is. Well, hopefully we got something cute. We know it eats fish. So maybe it's a cat thing. We'll see. I'm gonna have to end stream, but yeah. We never did find the statue we were looking for. But also, it never triggered, like we never actually got a triggered quest. So maybe we missed it by doing things out of order? That's possible. Oh. Well, it's back now. I don't know why it froze. I'm still trying to find the statue. Okay, well that's a dead end. Okay, well, I don't think we're going to get this done. This is an abandoned room. It's not the answer. I wish it were. But alas, we'll just have to get out of here. I was hoping there'd be something in here. but nothing in here. So I'm just gonna go back to the top. It's unfortunate. Okay, well, we're gonna get out of here. Good old run around. So many memories from various games. It's not the nicest way to end things, but you know. Not much I can do about it either. I wish there were a save in here, but there isn't. What if... This seems really silly. What if I wasn't supposed to leave? Or that's probably not it. Oh, he said something different. He didn't say, hey, you. So that's the same. Okay, maybe that wasn't it. It was worth a shot. Okay, well, on that sad note, that's where we'll stop. Hopefully I'll be able to stream again. Hopefully I'll be able to stream again later this week. That's what I was gonna say. I'll let you know, because I don't know at this point in time. I'm just gonna get to the save real quick. I'll get myself out of here before this next stream, but yeah. Just want to save here. Shame the game crushed your hopes in terms of progress, but it was fun. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some reading. See what was missed. If this was missed. And yeah, we'll see. Otherwise, if I don't get to see you before the new year, I hope you have a lovely new year. I hope next year is a lot better for all of us. And if I do get to stream again later this week, well, then hopefully we will make better progress. So yeah. Until then, have a great day. Have a great weekend if I don't see you. And yeah, goodbye. Oh, thank you so much for the stream. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and a lovely new year. Thanks, Starvoid. Yeah, I'll let you guys know. If I stream again, it's probably gonna be Friday. But if not, then I'll see you next Monday. Alright. Bye!